Well, it has been another shitty, boring day at work for Smo. But look at this weather. Stand. What a twat. So, this vlog then. No more shit audio. No more shit audio. I'm rocking the Drift HD Ghost at the moment. You know, when it arrived, I had a little fiddle, and then I took the camera out of the packaging. Hey! So first off, I'd like to thank Baron von Grumble and his affiliation with Action Cameras for my 10% discount. Much appreciated, sir. Also, I'd like to thank Ollie333 for his suggestions about what to do with the mic. So I'm using mic sensitivity level 1. And I think exposure I've just left the same. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing with that kind of stuff. God, it fucking stinks around here. Jesus. That is disgusting. Smells like my dad's underpants. Actually, that was a bad example. That makes it sound like I smell my dad's underpants. What the fuck? I don't do that. I did it one time. Young girls. Smo. Seriously, man, think about what you're doing. They're too young. They are too young. If they don't bleed, make them bleed. No, stop it. Stop it right now. I'm going to go the long way around because I bumped into one of my subscribers a little while ago. I was out cruising, like you do, looking for little boys, looking for places to ride. And I came across a subscriber. I was stopped at a set of lights, he pulled up next to me, and I heard this, Smo? And I'll be bum swizzled, it was a goddamn subscriber. So I met Mike, who, funnily enough, I went to school with Mike. Cool guy, I recognised him straight away. It was good to see him. It was good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you. Young girls, too young. They're too young. They're 5 years old at the most. Thought I'd have a chat about Twitter as well. No? So if you're not following me on Twitter, you're clearly a homosexual. I've learnt a lot on Twitter this past couple of weeks. Mostly about masturbation. That seems to be pretty much the only thing we ever talk about on Twitter. We talk about wanking quite a lot. Actually, everybody talks about wanking quite a lot. Maybe it's just because I joined the conversation halfway through. I'm like, what are we talking about, wanking? And they're like, no, we were talking about bikes. I'm like, oh, well, masturbation. And then it just kind of progresses from there until I've made sure that we're definitely talking about masturbation. Also, the France trip's coming up real soon. What day are we at today? Friday the something of June. And next Thursday, myself and Mr. Nicholas, Nixter, are off to France for 5 days to terrorise the native people. This road sucks quite a lot. Don't like this. It's like a motorcyclist death trap. I also want to do, essentially, a review of the 600RR, because I've had this bike for, what, 9 months? Ish? Good God, I'm so horny. Oh, it's almost dangerous. Girls, girls everywhere. That's pretty, I like that. I can't remember what I was saying now. I went back to rape and girls. Oh yeah, a review of the 600RR. Yeah, I've had this bike for 9 months. So I've lived with it, I use it almost every day. The only times I don't use it are when the weather is so awful that, I take the car. Thank you, sir. Oh, that was a big fucking bump. I thought I'd also have a bit of an old school rant, just a plain rant. Because my job is pissing me off right now. So what I do for a living when I'm not practicing gynecology in my spare time is I actually work in the video game industry. And for the last, actually coincidentally, 9 months, the last 9 months, I've been working on social games. So, things like Facebook and iOS, Android, that kind of shit. and it is tedious bollocks. I despise it. I want to get back on the consoles. You know, we've got some PlayStation 4 dev kits in the studio at the moment, which I've had a bit of a fiddle with, but I haven't actually played anything on it yet, and it drives me insane because when I originally started, that's what I was working on. I was working on console, but the truth is that right now, unless you're working on a blockbuster, the money is in social media, social games. That's where the money is. So if you've got any kind of business sense and you own a games company, you should seriously be considering investing your time and man months in that. We're working to the freemium model. Fucking Christ! That bird nearly hit me in the face. I wonder if the camera caught that. I forgot what I was saying. The freemium model. I was working on the freemium model. So for those of you who don't know what that is, you make a game, you release it for free, but people buy stuff within that game using microtransactions. We've got about 100,000 people a month playing it at the moment, so it's picking up quite well actually. When your game starts to grow, you might realise, okay, we need to do some balancing here. You know, maybe the original design is flawed somehow because we didn't expect that to happen, we didn't expect this to happen, blah blah blah. You know, people are going up the levels too quick. That, you know, they've got too much of this, that, or the other. We didn't expect that to happen. So then you essentially do what's called a nerf. So you tweak it to reduce the problem. You know, you stop it happening. And then, oh, fuck me, all the people in the world start moaning about that. Oh my God, I can't believe you're just like every other game in the world. You start off really good, get everybody hooked, and then you change things to try and force us to pay. And it's like, where do they get this sense of entitlement? Like they deserve this? We built this for you for free to enjoy. You don't have to pay for anything if you don't want to. You know, we're trying to design this in such a way. The reason we're nerfing it like this is so that people like you who don't want to pay can play the game without paying. But at the same time, of course we want you to run out of shit. Of course we don't want you to level up too quick or whatever the fuck it is I was talking about. Of course we don't. There needs to be some kind of balance so that the people who want to pay can and feel like they're getting their money's worth. And then there's this fucking uproar from the community. Facebook especially is terrible for this. So they're the first ones to start moaning about some of the changes that you've made. And it literally gets on my pit. Some of the things these people say to you, it's ridiculous. What did they say? One dude said to go and fuck ourselves with a watermelon wrapped in barbed wire. One of them even said they can kiss the fat side of my arsehole. You know, circles don't have sides, so well done there. I mean, I'll admit, the watermelon one made me laugh a little bit. You know, we don't take this kind of shit personally, because if you did, you'd never get out alive, you know what I mean? Most of the complaints we get are in capital letters. There's about 8 exclamation marks in it, a couple of other random numbers, you know. It just gets on my fucking tits. Oh, I just got stone chipped in the face again. Why am I angry? It's like the most amazing day. I need to chill out. Wow, what a handsome man. Check him out. Yeah, every time. Oh, fucking hell, my testes. Actually, you know what? I've already had a kid. Doesn't matter. Mash them up.